Oh boy, what fun. I just spent the last half hour or so, or actually closer to about 40 minutes, trying to figure out why my microphone, which hadn't been working for a few days, mind you now, apparently, and I didn't know, why it's been reading as headset and not as a microphone. I figured it out after some extensive digging, after scanning, troubleshooting, scanning, installing drivers, uninstalling, whatever. Finally figured it out. There was just a little click in the advanced sound settings that had this clicked as a headset and not as a microphone. Welcome all. 1 second here. I gotta turn this down a smidge. And of course, start turning down. Which means I'm gonna have to Alt-Tab out of this. Which means it's probably gonna crash the game. Actually, I could just do this. I'm gonna bring that up. There we go, that's a little better. Bring that to right there. Alright. Let's just make sure it didn't... Okay, it did not. Alright, let's do this. When we last left off, we had just defeated Calamari, and now we are about to head on shore. I did not jump on the boat, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a nice sizable cutscene after the boat, so... My intentions was for this to be a somewhat quicker one, because I know what's coming up, and it's going to be a bit of grinding to go. I want to get my party to at least 12-ish, I think. Also, I decided on foregoing that spear. But I am going to come over here and see if there's a sword available for me. It's not a copper sword. There is not. Okay, so we'll worry about gear in the next town. We're actually going to get a particular item that's going to break this game wide open as far as, like, if I want to abuse it. I may not want to abuse it. We'll see what happens. Pretty sure I actually did heal. Okay, good. Hey, that was quick. Are you okay to set sail already? I feel like I missed something to do. Oh well, whatever. Come on then, let's get going. We have to hurry and catch up to Dolmagus.
Actually, before we go, I have a favor to ask. You're after Dolmagus just like I am, right? So I was thinking, why don't we do this together? I haven't been studying magic for long, but I still have a lot to offer. What do you say?
Goddamn right.
I've got a great feeling about this. Thanks, guys.
It is a but thou must moment right there, though. You pretty much have to accept her. But quite frankly, why would you not? She is a phenomenal party member.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's go.
She'll make things much easier going forward.
Just where do you think you're going without me and my beautiful princess? All hands on deck! Weigh anchor! Prepare to set sail for Peregrine Key!
I always thought that was Quay. Until I actually started hearing people say key. I'm dumb. This was also years ago,
there you
though,
are.
so.
So what are you two up to?
So I shouldn't say I always.
Me and the gov was
It's not
just
like I
talking,
discovered it
that's all.
recently.
Gov, huh? I've been meaning to ask you about that. You know, he doesn't exactly look like your governor. If anything, it looks the other way around. What's the story?
Well, I'm glad you asked. The story of how me and the gov fell in together is an epic tale, full of laughter, thrills and tears.
It is it? Well, why don't you just give me the highlights?
Nope, you're fading in and out, Jessica.
All right, I will. It all started on a fine summer's day. The sound of insects was deafening. I just decided to make a clean break of it. I was well hacked off with the old bandithood. So I decided to leave the town that I lived in my whole life and start a fresh life.
I'm not really that... Actually, I can't say I'm that... Never mind. I was gonna say something and
I
not
ain't
really...
exactly a looker, as you can see. Perhaps that's
Not
why
really
people
something I
treat
can
me
need to
funny
say.
everywhere I went, like I was a thief or something.
You
I didn't
were.
have no place to go, and not a penny to me name neither. So I ended up going back to the old game. And that's when I run into the gov here. Hold it right there.
Looking something up real quick.
Who gave you permission to use my bridge then, eh?
Permission? Permission? Your bridge lies within my kingdom, you oaf.
What are you on about? A creepy old codger like you? A king? Don't make me laugh.
I see your mouth is as vulgar as your face. Yes, I'm the king. And who exactly you think you are?
Me? Hearing my name is enough to make anyone wet their knickers. That's right. You're talking to none other than Yangus,
Yeah.
the legendary bandit himself.
Yangus?
The one and only. Time to cough up. You have to pay if you want to cross my bridge.
The one and only Yangus? What a shame there aren't more of you. Now kindly remove your one and only self from my bridge and clear off.
Don't push your luck, you green-faced freak. I would have let you go if you'd have kept your gob shut and paid up. But you want to do this the hard way.
I don't... That
Hey.
belt not moving is really bothering me. I don't know why.
Now, my boy, now's our chance to cross.
Just my bleeding luck.
Bye, Angus.
Now that's what I call just desserts. As the saying goes, crime doesn't pay. Let us carry on then, my boy. There, my precious Medea. Did the bad man scare you? What are you doing? But he attacked us. Why the devil are you helping him? Just leave him. It's poetic justice. Nay, divine justice.
Thank you, Governor. I thought I was done for.
What is the world coming to? Yangus, was it? You can show your gratitude by getting out of our sight.
You're having a laugh.
What? Still here? If you won't do us the favor of leaving, I'll be happy to provide some encouragement.
Mister? No, Governor. I really owe you. You saved my life and everything. You're the bee's knees, Gov.
Alright, Yangus, you're making this weird.
Gov? What is this nonsense? Are you a complete imbecile? This boy is my retainer. If you're in anyone's service, it's mine.
Put a sock in it. I ain't talking to you. He's the one who saved me.
Put a sock in it! Who do you think you're speaking to, you good-for-nothing scoundrel?
Do love that part.
So that's
Chipmunk
how you met.
voices.
But what happened to all the laughter, thrills, and tears?
Well, I'm not finished yet. This is the best bit. I haven't told you about how the Gov helped me go straight.
Whatever. You can tell me all about it later. Right now, I need some fresh air.
I should have known a bird wouldn't get a story like ours, Gov. Still, no skin off my nose.
Alright. I don't think there's anything on here. Suppose I should talk to her and see what she has to say. Oh, hi, Ogre. Or should I call you the Gov? Sorry, just joking. That kind of thing isn't really my style. I was just looking across at the ocean and thinking about Dolmagus. I wonder why he went over to the southern continent. And I wonder what will be waiting for us when we get there. It makes me nervous just thinking about it. Monsters will be waiting. And towns. I don't know. I'm gonna go into specifics. There'll be a town that's filled with depression. There'll be a town that's filled with thieves. What other things are there? I'm gonna go into this mystical land where some freaking weird dude's gonna play a harp. Gonna go there twice. And I guarantee you people, like, the people who ride this boat really hate me right now. I'm just making a mess out of everything. A bronze knife. It's a diary of a ferryman. Whenever I set sail from Port Prospect, I always see a tiny island. The island is but a tiny speck on a vast ocean, but in fact, a small building, perhaps even a castle, appears to be standing there. Who'd live in a place like that? Pretty sure that is the, mini medal guy, because this is a Dragon Quest game. Of course there's mini medals. And this is the whole reason that we need to come down here.
I did it! I did it! I finally did it. Ah, there you are. Perfect timing. I've got something to show you. Ta-da! Looks like a normal pot, doesn't it? But it's actually a legendary alchemy pot. I can see that doesn't mean much to you. Allow me to explain.
Means a lot to me, actually. I know what alchemy is.
The alchemy pot is an invaluable tool for making different kinds of items. It lets you mix different ingredients to create hard-to-find items, armor, and weapons. After my kingdom was cursed, I thought it might come in handy and managed to spirit it out of the castle.
And you're just telling us about it now?
But that's not all. I spent night after night trying to get it working again. No, you can thank me later. Right. Well, it's in my carriage, so why don't you give it a try? It's surprisingly easy to use.
And with the alchemy pot, we can now create...
Land ho!
Oh, we're not done with the cutscene yet.
Belay the rigging and prepare to make port.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, my foot's itching. We can now make the best of equipments.
Bring us alongside Peregrine Key.
We can also break the game wide open as far as getting gold, too, because with the way the alchemy pot works is you put 2 items in, and then it creates usually a better item. In this version of the game, you can buy medicinal herbs, put 2 in the alchemy pot, get a strong medicine back, and the strong medicine sells for nearly double what you would normally bring in. So say you buy 2 herbs for 16, put them in the pot, you'll then be able to sell the strong medicine. Actually, it's like 80, so it's like even bigger profit.
Well,
You can't do it too long because it's...
I'll meet you outside town with Medea and the carriage.
You can't do it for too long because it eventually... Basically, the game realizes what you're doing, like flooding the market and all that, and it'll gradually decrease the strong medicines in price. What you want to do is you want to make a bunch and then sell them all at once. That way the price doesn't decrease that much. The only caveat to that is, unlike the 3DS version, which does fix the pricing issue, with this version of the alchemy pot, you actually have to run in order to get it to move. Or get it to cook. Not everything. It's not instantaneous. This was, again, before whole quality of life, blah, blah, blah. I personally like the fact that it's not instantaneous, because, again, it keeps the game from being broken. Completely broken.
Stir up the natives again with my extraordinary appearance.
And if you know what you're doing, you can get a lot of really good equipment pretty early on. There's one particular thing that I want to get first, though. Above all else. Really, I should be making some strong medicines first, because in actuality, the strong medicines... The strong medicines don't actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Take long to cook. I don't know why that took me a while to figure out. But we're not gonna waste time making a bunch of medicinal herbs and strong medicines. We're just gonna continue on. No, this is likely going to be a heavy grinding session, though. Aside from the fact that I think Yang... Oh, no, she's level 9. Alright, never mind. I thought she was a much lower level. I actually want 2 of those. There's a reason I'm grabbing another scale shield. Hint, hint. But that is what I'm making, by the way. I'm planning on making a, God, I'm having a brain fart. Planning on making a key. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna give that to Jessica, and we're going to, we're gonna create a whip for Jessica, I believe. I believe the scale shield and the, leather whip do create a whip. Snakeskin whip, maybe? Question is, do I want to do that first, or do I want to do the key first? Probably do the key first, to be honest with you. It's a book entitled Herbal Concoctions for Beginner. Did you know that you can improve the effect of herbs that you purchase from any shop? Yes, alchemy is the answer. Here's a basic combination for starters. Try mixing 2 of the same herb together. You'll get an herb of stronger healing capability. That's not all. There are many other ways to combine medicinal, and antidotal herbs as well. Experiment with combinations and see for yourself. Orgo discovers a new recipe for the alchemy part. Medicinal herb. We've already explained that. The Sailors. This month we have a special treat for our readers. An exclusive interview with the lovely and lively Ms. Red, a rich adventuress who owns her own pirate private ship. Blech. Ms. Red was kind enough to give us a personal tour of the classy lady. She confided to us, "You wouldn't believe what I had to go through to get this ship, I can tell you. On second thoughts, I better not tell you. Statute of limitations ain't quite run out yet." All I can say is I'd give my left arm to keep hold of this beauty. Ooh, I cannot talk tonight. There's a particular item I am looking for. I just don't know where it is. It's an iron nail. I think there's one in this town. Of course, that also means I have to run back to... No, I get the bronze knife. That's what I gotta use. Never mind. Maybe it's outside of town, then. Well, there's no point in running around and not using this thing, so we might as well throw something in there. Worried about the alchemy pot, were you? Never fear, both it and I are in tip-top shape. I do believe you're onto something here. It'll take some time before the item is ready. How about we leave it for the time being and check on it again later? So we will run around for a little while that cooks. Gonna be doing a bit of grinding in this session anyway, so I think I mentioned that already. Damn it. All right, early on, Jessica is very weak. Angus's level increases to 11. Learns Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man is very nice. One of the best abilities to have in the game because it allows me to friggin' kill metal slimes. No, reliably. You can kill him even without it, but... Ugh. I feel as though this is going to be a problem. Okay, that's all this thing's gonna do, huh?
Flip it out.
Did not know I could actually run from these fights. Alright, ignore that thing for now, I think. Because that's going to cost me 200 gold to resurrect them. Let's see, 110 for Yangus, and then 50 for Jessica? No, 90 for Jessica. Fun. $70 gold. Oh, wow. All right. That's a lot cheaper than I thought it was. No, we are good. I figured it was worth a shot. I still don't remember where that iron nail is that I need. I'm tempted to look it up, but... let's just make herbs for now. She slimes! Bizarre that those are here. They're very, very weak enemies, actually. Where they are in, what's it called? Dragon Quest III is even stranger. They're in the last area in the game, in that game. I mean, there's a lore reason for it, but... yeah, I got Cow Pat! Oh, laugh, this is the nail. Nope. It actually requires said key to open up. Really? Orgo's level increases to 11. And Orgo learns Sizz. But as of right now, Orgo is my only healer, so I won't be using Sizz that often. Oh, these things suck. Is this the first enemy with a... yep. Back up. Oh, goody. I really don't have the, abilities to really do anything to you right now. Ugh. And that is my, that is my herb. I don't care about what any of that says. Back into the pot you go. You can also do the strong medicine and a strong medicine as well to create something else, but that's nowhere near as profitable. I do not believe that there is an inn in the place we're about to go, but it is a Zoom location, so... Oh, that is on an island, actually. Oh, there's a save point right here. You know, I think I'm gonna call it. That whole microphone situation really put me off on wanting to stream. Oh, look at that. And so did that. Oh, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to call it today. I know, abrupt. But the whole microphone thing pissed me off. Hopefully it doesn't do that tomorrow. At least I know if it does, it's going to be a lot easier to deal with, because I'll know what to do. So, I'll do a longer one tomorrow, or attempt to do a longer one tomorrow. But I also want to do a little bit more research, so have a good night, all. Okay. Hello all! Welcome to Dragon Quest VIII. Again. Oh, I didn't get a long stream in yesterday. So if you're seeing this merged into another stream from on YouTube, this is why. Yes, instead of uploading a file that was only about, 30 minutes of gameplay, I'm just going to tag that 30 minutes of gameplay at the end of this. Doesn't affect this stream at all, mind you, but hey, it does affect YouTube, so I'm going to mention it. Why not? Of course, that means everything's going to be off by 1 on YouTube, but that's okay. It's not like it's difficult for me to keep track of things, right? I've never made a mistake like that. But anyways. Yeah, okay. When we last left off, I had just made it to Myala Abbey, and that was pretty much it. I was focused on trying to remember where items were and to use in the alchemy pot. I did, in fact, remember when one was, as in I looked it up. And I have to run back to town for that. I saved it exactly at night. Jesus. Okay. And since Jessica has no MP whatsoever to actually do anything, we're actually going to zoom back there. But one of the items that I want are actually in here. The specific item I want. Like the important one. And I do believe it actually needs to be not. Nope. This is the guy I want to talk to, I believe. I had a well confusing time of it trying to decide whether to go straight or maybe become a monk at the abbey. In the end, I decided to stick around here and pretend to be a thief. But really being your proper upright citizen. Pretty clever, eh? Now I've quit me life of crime. I might as well give you this. Yeah, so he just holds on to an iron nail for reasons. I don't know. Any thief worth a salt can use that to unlock stuff. But your average man on the street ain't got no idea what to do with it. But if you're clever and you mix it with something else, maybe you'll be able to get it to work for you. You'll have to figure that out for yourself, though. Anyways, I'm on the straight and narrow now, so it's all yours. It's got a lot of history, that nail, so make sure you don't lose it, eh? Oh my goodness. I gotta actually mute my microphone when I'm doing that, which I can do now. Look at this. Yes, I can mute my microphone now. Isn't it lovely? Now that I know what I'm actually fucking doing. Oh. I'm cooking something at the moment, so... So we're gonna go ahead and run around a bit until that finishes cooking. I don't want to go too far away from town, though. One thing I actually should do, well, once... There's a particular enemy that I know I can beat now that'll give me a monster coin, so I'm probably going to go back and fight that enemy after I get the key that I'm looking for cooking. Jesus. About time. Jessica's level increases to 10. And now this is where I've got to think about where to drop her abilities. Boy, oh boy. She's an interesting one. She could literally go... Generally, you want whips. Well, The problem with this is whips is really good throughout the game, but once you get to the end game, it is grossly overpowered by staves. Sex appeal is always useful, though. Let me look at her fucking character. You know, you'd think after all the research that I did looking up these things and reminding myself of the skills that she learns and all of that, Ba 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 da ba da ba ba. Ba 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 da ba da ba ba. Ba ba. Maybe I'll go with staffs for now. The one thing you don't want to put it in is knives. Knives are absolutely horrid in this game. They're improved in the 3DS version, but even then, she's still not a knife user. But it's gonna be a bit till she actually starts using a staff. That's the problem. But she does learn the abilities before then. Fuck it. She is a mage, and that is how she should be built. Maybe I'll go and get Twin Dragon Lash at some point, but... like I said, end game, it's not quite as useful. It's still a great ability, mind, but it's more... how do I describe it? I mean, I guess I'm rambling at this point. What else is new? Ah! Jessica's more of a magic user towards the end of the game, basically, is what I'm trying to say, and failing miserably at that. There we go. There we go. That's what I was listening for. Alright. So now at this point, we use bronze knife, iron nail. Let's cook. So we will let that cook for a little bit while we go exploring. These fucking things. You just stare blankly into space, please. That's fine. That's not fine. Thank you. Fucking hate those bells. I just gotta make sure that hero keeps, just gotta make sure the hero keeps at least 1 MP so I can zoom out of here. There we go. And Yangus is level 12. Which is where I basically want to be, so... Once we get this, What was I saying? Once we get this monster, I can actually continue with the story, is what I was trying to say. Then completely blanked on my train of thought. Between walking through the town and walking up to where this monster is, the key should be done. Da 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 da. All right. Which way do I go now, though? It's by the red tree, which I think is out this way. I should actually probably use a holy water so I don't have to deal with these. Because none of these enemies are going to be worth a damn. It's not going to get me a lot of gold or anything like that. And I have to keep the holy waters until I actually learn holy protection, so... I think I get that with 13 courage? That is one of the good things about the hero is that... Oh wow, that was actually done a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Oh. Wow, we're running around then. Let's improve Jessica a smidge here. Since I'm not going to be able to use any staffs for a little while, we're going to go ahead and do this. Provided I can find it. There we go. I got the holy water on, so I'm not worried about running into encounters around here. And I wouldn't be using a physical attack against the enemy I'm about to fight with Jessica, so she can bare knuckle for a little while. Running up the wall because I'm not paying attention. Didn't work. Trodan is a lot closer than I initially thought, so... And, yep, there's the enemy I was looking for. So I'm gonna get done with this a lot faster than I initially thought I would, because I thought this was much further away. Come here, you! The Automaton Aviator. Automaton Aviator. Don't ask, I'm dumb. So let's defend... Oh, wait, no, don't defend, you moron. You get psych up. That's... Accelerate. That's the bad thing. That didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. And that died a lot faster than I thought it would. Oh, there's a copper monster coin. Might be the easiest copper monster coin I've ever gotten. Oh, I suck, huh? Jesus. There's a treasure over by Fairbury. I don't remember if it's north or south of Fairbury, though. That is what I'm looking for now. Well, I should probably look for the town first and then look for that treasure. Would make the most sense. Oh, speak of the devil. Because now that I've got that key that I made, I can open this chest. And get the mini medal! Yay! I didn't know there were mini medals on the world map. That actually makes me very sad now. Mini medals in this game, for people who are not familiar... Wow, these are done a lot faster than I initially thought. Alright, so that's that. Snakeskin whip. Do I have any chimera? I do have chimera wings. Okay. Do I have a leather hat that I can just throw in there? I do not have a leather hat, though. So I'll have to unequip one. Thank you. How about hitting the right goddamn button, huh? actually want to buy a few more leather hats, because I want to make a bunch of these. These are another thing that you can make a decent profit on. Okay, there we go. Ba 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 ba. Just stick them in the bag. Thank you. I feel like there's something I can do with the shield as well, but we'll wait. Oh, I know there's in the chest. I feel like I got it, though. Got this one, though. Off to Alexandria. Dun, 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 dun. What was I coming in here for? I wasn't coming in here for anything, actually. I just wanted to zoom here and, go somewhere else. Oh, wait, no, I opened this one. So where is there another chest? I'm racking my brain trying to think. See, now that's way better as far as attack goes for Jessica. Get a thumbs up on that one. Oh! I have to go back to Bearberry. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because there is a chest here. I believe it is in the church. Da, 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 da. Back room here. There it is. Another mini medal. I love getting these medals because they're gonna come in use. Gonna be useful later, but I don't want them right now. I'm gonna make that trek back to Port Prospect from Alexandria. Oh, nope. Alright, let's do this. There are also a couple treasure chests I can actually get in Paragon Key, so nice. Save those, though. Use them on enemies that matter. Been looking at chairs again. There's one particular one I was looking at. Technically, it's gonna be at PAX, but it's not the one that I would buy, because the one that it would be based off of is freaking $2,000, and I ain't spending that much for a chair. I don't care that it's solid wood. But there's an attachment to an IKEA chair that gives it a desk, or makes it a desk for like a keyboard and a mouse. And I'm thinking of getting it and putting it over here in the corner, potentially using it every so often. Just to get myself out of this chair for a little while. I'm not reading that. Funny name, though. I'll give you that. Dirty, nasty, musty, smoky daddy. Thank you for the follow. There you go. I read it. Like the name very much. Oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, that caught me off guard. I like that it's in all caps, too. Like, you really want to let people know. I am, actually, yes. It definitely is improving the game very much so. I remember playing this back in the day, and I tried it again, like, without the mod, and it just did not look good. And the 3DS version... Yes, I'm 74 and have cataracts. I also use the Zoom 400%. I'm almost there at 74, by the way. A few more years to go. I'm also not a fan of the 3DS version of this game. A lot of the quality of life improvements, in my eyes, just made the game stupidly easy. The alchemy part being one of those things. Which I currently have, and I'm currently, making things. I can sell some of those feathered caps, too. Although I probably won't. I'm probably just gonna end up giving them to everybody. I really should be moving on with the story while I cook things. The 3DS version was just making Dragon Quest VIII into Dragon Quest IX. I didn't mind that you got to marry Jessica. That made me forget all the weird stuff. I actually didn't like that. Simply due to the fact that my headcanon does not put Jessica and the hero together in the slightest. I truly never got that vibe from them two. It's Jessica and Angelo for me, and it always has been and always will be. I don't know if that's a canon couple, though. In my head, it is. The other issues I had... Why not? You don't want to get with a redhead who casts bang and boom all the time? I didn't say I didn't want to. Jessica rules. It's just that she's not the heroes, you know? Yes, some mean crackles back, I tell you. You know, I'm trying to think of a friggin' Dragon Quest spell to kind of tag onto that, but really, I'm drawing a goddamn blank. I'm sure I could come up with something called oof if given enough... Something with oomph if given enough time. I've never been the most quick-witted person in the world. Other issues I had with the Dragon Quest 3DS, though, was monsters on the world map I hate. Again, breaks a game when you could just keep respawning metabbles or metal babbles over and over again. Liquid metal slimes. You can tell how freaking long of a Dragon Quest fan I've been. I'm using metabble. It's alright, kiddo. You got many years left in you compared to me. Tell that to my subconscious. But man, I don't remember the alchemy pot being this quick with items. Oh, that's the other big thing I hate. Instant alchemy pot should never have been a thing. That broke the game in half once you knew all the combinations. Just keep making... I know they adjusted, like, the price of things to compensate that. Like, you could no longer make a bunch of medicinal herbs, turn them into strong medicines, and make a profit in the 3DS version. But being able to instantly make an iron axe or a holy spear for the hero is... Again, you break the game in half. Back when I was working as an engineer in the aerospace, I was much faster at all this kind of stuff. How about you? You in the workforce, what kind of work do you do? I am a CSSR, Customer Service Representative. Customer Service and Sales Representative. There you go. I can never remember the actual acronym. I can leave it at that, though. Needless to say, I am okay at my job. Do I lead a team? I do not lead a team, unfortunately. Although, fortunately, I really don't want to be a leader. That's just so obnoxious. I know that there's people out there that act like me at work, so I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather have the person deal with me in that regard. Make things difficult for them, you know? Be a smartass to everybody. I'm gonna rest here because it's cheaper than Paragon Key. Can I take the boat there, or do I have to zoom? I don't remember. Let's find out. And we're gonna work our way back. Oh, sure, talk to Jessica, not me. Then again, if I was seeing a party with the hero, Yangus, and Jessica, I know exactly who I'd be talking to, too. I hated working on anything when it came to customer service. I'll tell you, it was not fun dealing with the major airplane manufacturers wondering where their parts were. No, it definitely, I can't imagine that is fun. Dealing with the people I work with and wondering where their product is isn't fun. The biggest issue is having a boss that doesn't want to take things from other branches. But hey. I work with what I can get. If I knew there was going to be this long of a cutscene, I wouldn't have taken the boat. I guess that wasn't that long. Never mind. Oh, it's not over. Why didn't I just zoom through all of this? Alright, let's go get these treasure chests. We'll save, and then we'll start walking to Myala Abbey. Or I'll just zoom in there, actually. Wow, now there's a key and a half. Who'd have thought it'd open up my chest? You really helped me out there. Go on, why don't you keep the contents? They're all yours. Didn't you need them to start your own business? $200 gold coins. What's the other one? And mini medal, of course. How is your character order, anyways? I don't follow. What do you mean? Like, where am I planning on going with them? Are you putting Jessica all the way in the back? Oh, okay, so that. Yes, I'm putting Jessica all the way in the back because I don't want her hit that often. Her defense is not nearly as good as everybody else's. I would run around as her, but like I said, her defense isn't anywhere near as good as Yangus's or the heroes. The orders of the characters affects frequently of attacks. I like putting her in front for fun. I don't like putting her in front. In all honesty, I think that's honestly shit. I've seen the RNG in this game. It doesn't matter where I put them. They'll go after the character that I don't want them to go after every single time. It's supposed to, but I never see that happen. Now, I'm trying to remember, do I have to go? Well, I might as well go in here to get the story elements out of the way. But I actually don't think I need to go into the Abbey at the moment. Especially as you get all of them. That is fair. When I was doing this early on, I didn't notice the difference because it was just a hero in Yangus, but I like skipping this place and journeying all the way to pick up. Oh god, no. I can't survive that. Is that possible though? Don't they block you at a bridge later on if you don't have Angelo? Like, because I thought there was a bridge, like, shortly after Simpleton that blocks you unless you have Angelo in the party. No? You got me thinking. You should go test it. I just saved. Fair enough. You know what? Game on. Why not? We can get to this story at the next time. Let's see if we can get to pick them. I'm going to start getting yeah, these things are gonna freaking murder me. I'm still right here, and these things are gonna murder me. I hate these fucking enemies. Let's see if it has unnecessary roadblocks. I thought... Oh, fuck this. I don't like this at all. I know that you can skip Ascanthia and go right to pick up. I know, if I didn't flee, I was murdered. You made a feathered cap. Oh, nope. I'll just toss a couple of these in there for now. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I just put the fucking things in here. Okay, so that. You know what? She's in the party now. Doesn't feel right not having her have the bunny tail. I'm just gonna run in here real quick. I think. All right, one of those I can handle. And Jessica's level 11. Learn Sizz and Evac. Good. Cheat real quick. You know what? No, though. I'm gonna get her the Twin Dragon Lash, actually. I'm gonna get her that ability, and then I'll start working back on stabs and sex appeal. That'll also increase her power a little bit with the whips as well, so. I don't think a cutscene... Okay, a cutscene does not happen. We're just gonna pass on through. Alright, I got that as the zoom location. So, moving on. Oh, that's easy enough. How are they faster than me? Alright, let's see here. I think the enemies probably get a little bit more tougher after I pass this sign. Not yet, anyways. She slimes by the seashore. By the she-shore. Oh, I said it wrong. I miss them being called red slimes. Although I think red slimes was just a Dragon Warrior thing. I think even in Japan there were slimes with a, Oh, maybe they weren't. I don't know. I'm just talking. Oh, don't do that. No, Jessica's not gonna have a good time on this walk. DQ1 gonna be awesome. HD 2D, baby. Fuck yeah. I would agree if I wasn't so disappointed in 3. I thought Dragon Quest III HD was a disappointing. Also, I was hyped to no end about it, but slightly disappointed simply due to the fact that even on Draconian settings, it was so easy. And I never liked I'm not a big fan of RPGs that, like, guide you. You know, I know you can turn it off with Dragon Quest III, and to be fair, I know the game like the back of my hand, so I didn't do the post game. I didn't care for the care for the main part of the game, so the post game I just never did. I don't remember what these things do. They're taking a beating, though. Jesus Christ. How do you dodge a horn? There we go. Draconian just made the game slightly slower and a little more challenging when underleveled. I mean, it was more challenging, but when you compare the Dragon Quest III Draconian quest to Dragon Quest XI, it's like night and day as far as, like, challenge. I think that's what I was expecting. I was expecting something along the lines of Dragon Quest XI's Draconian settings, and I didn't get that. See, now I don't know what to make. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Dragon Quest XI's best part was its challenge mode. I wish it was more enamored with debuffs, not just stat slider. That is true. But I think that's what the other options were for. Like, you could, what was it, like, no armor, no shops. You had to rely pretty much on grinding for the most part. And then you couldn't grind if you put the right Draconian settings on. These won't be that bad, hopefully. I need to go back and play that game again. Actually, I don't. I've already played it like 3 times. 100%ed it one time, so I think we're alright playing that ever again. Let's see, how many times did I play Dragon Quest? I played it on the first came out on the PlayStation 4. I played it again on the Switch. And then I played it again on the PC. Ooh, giant mallet. Actually, I don't know why I said ooh like that, because that's not nearly as good as the stone axe. Yeah, no. Dragon Quest XI wasn't worth 100%ing for me. Hendrik sucks so much. Hendrik was... I don't know what you're talking about. You get forbearance on Hendrik and put him in the front lines, you don't lose. Throw a shield on him to really make the enemy pay. I mean, it didn't... Fair enough, it would suck. Hendrik did suck, like later on in the post-game more, because... I think post-game is pretty much the way you use them, but... Why am I trying to justify Hendrik? He's more useful than Rab. Let's go with that. If Dragon Quest VI got remade, though, I'd 100% that. I wasn't a fan of 6. Don't know what it was. Something felt off on 6 with me. Oh, that thing looks pissed. What's funny is 7, for a while, was my favorite Dragon Quest game, but... a Dragon Warrior game at the time. I would say I 100% did that, but I didn't 100% the monster. I got close, but I didn't 100% the monster park in 7. But I did put 200 somewhat hours into 7. Let's see, Hendrik sucked. Look at how he never even asked for forgiveness once he learned how wrong he was. I thought he did. Oh, look at that. The bridge is open. You had to take him on a date to finally talk him and get him to say he was wrong. I don't remember that part of the game. Was that like the marrying him at the end? Or being, living with him for eternity, I should say? How could you not like Carter? The first 3DS remake they made, Dragon Quest VI, was amazing because he was such a wonderful... he got such a wonderful buff. I didn't say I hated Carter. Or Carver. Carver's great. I like Carver. It's just, I think, 6 as a whole, and this is going to sound very hypocritical after saying 7 was my favorite. I thought 6 as a whole was a bit of a slog. Just not... I don't know. It didn't have the same vibe as 7 had. It's tough to explain. I played 6 3 times as well, I believe. Played the Super NES translated patch for it, and then I played it on the DS twice. I think one of the biggest issues I had with 6 is every Dragon Quest has a slog element. That is also true. I think the only one to me that didn't have a slog element to it was probably 4, because of how it was broken up. 4 has other issues though that not talking about 4 at the moment, so. Nope. My granddaughter Emma works as a maid at the castle. She's a lovely, hard-working girl. She's not been able to take any holiday for these past 2 years. I do miss her visits. The way to the castle. Just follow the path to the east and you'll come across it eventually. It also didn't help. I think what skews my opinion about 6 is also that I've played 7 first. And 7 was, as far as like the job class system and all that, 7 improved the problems that 6 had. So when I jumped from 7 to 6, I didn't enjoy it as like the job system as much. I love this enemy. I don't know, like I said, it's difficult to explain. Let me see. Dragon Quest IV's boss was the last Dragon Quest boss I liked. You talk about Sorrow? I'm guessing. Every boss since Sorrow hasn't been any... Yeah, you are talking about Sorrow. Honestly, one of my favorite Dragon Quest bosses in the entire series is Ogodimer, so that's kind of where my name came from. But I think Corvus is very good as well. I'm trying to think of the other villains after Sorrow. I'm not taking anything away from Sorrow, by the way. Sorrow is great. One of my favorite Dragon Quest villains. Ogodimer. Ladja in the DS version is really good. He's not quite as vicious in the Super Nintendo version. Or Super Famicom. Right, I do not pass the Possessor World map yet. Marcello gives me that. And there's another one, Machello. Another great villain. Oh boy, Slime Knight. Oof. Seven was fine. The beginning puzzle dragged on because once I figured it out, it wasn't fun to repeat on the second run. The backtracking was the worst part of that game, however. However, 7 to me has the best soundtrack of all the games for the orchestra. I can never pronounce this word, I apologize. Orchestral. Always a difficult one for me. Recording. Ooh, is it the best soundtrack, though? 7 has great tunes, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to think if it's the best, my favorite, though, as far as soundtracks go. Because I love the 8 soundtrack. 3 has probably the most classic tunes in the entire series. I will say that the Dragon Quest VII Ruins are probably one of my favorite songs in the entire series, so... And I am running very low on MP. I'm running low on MP, but I don't want to stop at any inn. I want to see how far I can get without any, like, rests. See if I can get to pick them. I may forego Ascanthia just to get there. And I really wish I had, like, something else I could make in the alchemy pot. Other than freaking herbs. I feel like these two do make something, though. Let's see what the 2 antidotes do. Nope, that doesn't do anything. I feel like this does something, though. Nope. Oh, 1 second. I'll take a look at that. Oh, I hate running without my alchemy pot going, but I don't think I have anything I can make. I'm a bit curious. Did you like Dragon Quest VII more because of the Orgottimer fight, or is it the true almighty super boss fight at the its post-game? Both. Although the super boss in that game is not... can be an absolute RNG nightmare, because even at, like, maximum level, you can be if he decides to hit you with Hellfire, Freezing Breath, and then Nether Storm, it doesn't matter what level you're on, it's a wipe. And he can hit you with all 3 of those in 1 turn. I like that super fight way more than Orgottimer. It's on par with the Ultimate Dragon in this game. Oh, there's Bo. I actually never finished the dragon fights in this game. I got to, oh, this is bad. Forgive me, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, I never actually beat the ultimate dragon in this game. I'm hoping to do it with this run. But I can't think at the moment. Trying to remember where I got. I think I got to Dark Steel. And was just annoyed. I would tension, I would get max tension, I would do that, then he would just hit me with the freaking Disruptive Wave, critical hit, and done. The boss rush is really fun. You have to pick out every element in your kit just right, even down to the monster team members, to absorb those Dark Steel Dragon critical tension hits. No, yeah, I could never do it. I think I got, then again, I never got to like a really high level. I was trying to do, I didn't even get Dragon Soul. I don't think I hit 65. So, from what I understand, Dragon Soul makes it quite a bit easier, because I don't think that I think Dark Steel Dragon can actually be affected by that, but... Oh! 21. If I lose this jog because of a bow, I'm gonna freaking quit. Let me see how much gold I have. How much did I have when I left? I want to say it was about 1,200. 1,700. So I'll take a hit if I end up dying. And I'm pretty much out of MP now. Ooh. I don't know if Pick'em is gonna happen. Dragon Soul pierces through all defense. Also, Dragon Slayer Sword becomes the most powerful sword as a result of dragon bonus damage it does. That is very good to know when I actually do get to it. This is gonna be a thing. You know what? Let's, No, that costs that, so... She doesn't really have NP to use. Alright, so the mummies aren't taking... Oh, no. That's fine. Of everybody being asleep, that's probably the one I want the most. And that... he is completely immune to that. These enemies are taking a beating. There we go. Whew. Da 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 da. Dun dun da da. Don't you? Oh, not paying attention. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Don't you love Ascanthia? Ascanthia stinks. I really don't. I don't like its king either. I don't know if I'm... Yeah... Okay, everybody woke up. I refuse to run. I ran from that first encounter because I was so close. Alright, I'm resigning myself that I ain't gonna make it to, Pick'em. Let's see if I can get to Ascanthia. I don't have any MP to heal myself. And I don't really want to use my strong medicines, because I pretty much made those to sell. What you don't like about King Depresso, the saddest monarch of them all, going for his queen who died, making his wee-wee small. It's pretty much that, actually. He's... The issue isn't so much that he is depressed, it's that he takes it out on his town. It's like, so he makes everybody in his town wear black and be depressed, like, just as depressed as he is. For what? His own freaking... Oh, it'd make me feel better if you're, depressed like me. Go fuck yourself. Oh! Another thing I hate about the 3DS version of this game. You heal up on level ups. You know how easy this would be to get to pick him if I could heal up on level ups? Holy crap. Oh, so now you're a fan of Domenico, the mage who creates statues of himself. He tortures poor David, the saddest man raised by an elf. I never said I was a fan of Domenico, either. I'll throw that in whips. And if I put those 9 points in whips, I'd already have Twin Dragon Lash. Oh well. Alright. Like I said, we're gonna try to make it to Ascanthia. I'm going to give Jessica a heal, and I can give Yangus a heal. Alright. I have 1 MP to zoom back to Myala Abbey. Ascanthia is right there. Let's see if I can do this. Hut-to, 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 hut-to. Slime Knights, okay. These might be doable. Like I said, I'm not running for many encounters. Leave him alone, please. You should try to do retro achievements. You'd have fun in that community. Retro achievements. I'll have to look into that. Don't think I've heard of that before. Alright, that's 1. Come on. Yes! That's 2. I got this. There we go. You never heard of it? It's a community of gamers who love these old console games. I live under a rock. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what new movies are coming out. Yes! Alright. I got to Ascanthia. That's enough. I'm gonna explore later. But for now... I'm gonna go to the inn, actually, because there's no inn in Myala Abbey. Remove the space. Retroachievements.org. I will go and check that out. It's a great website. I could be wrong, but I think I do accept links on my thing, but it's better to be safe because one of my auto mods might actually hit that. I don't know. But I will check it out. I'll check it out after this, actually. Zoom back to Myala Abbey. All right, I didn't get to pick them. Ascanthia is a good compromise. I just didn't think I could. I could if I rested. Yeah, there you go. Now you gotta let me know about how to get cheap viewers. Alright. I'm actually stunned I was able to do that. Easy, pay me $50 and I will get you premium viewers. Nah, I'm okay with that. I don't want to pay somebody to have to watch my streams. I never understood why people would do that. Alright, yeah, there is a cutscene here. I believe. Yes, okay.
Halt! Who goes there?
I don't know you. What are you doing in here?
I like that guy on the left. He looks very familiar. I got a better beard. I got a better beard, though.
You need special permission to enter here.
Oh, it's easy. They're the most desperate people. I got somewhat lucky. Not gonna lie. I ran into a group of people who are very nice as far as streamers go and have helped me open up the community and actually be able to do this. In fact, if it wasn't for one of them, I wouldn't be doing this right now. So, I will always be grateful to them. And they've encouraged me when I stopped doing this for a while and to get back onto it. Usually people who want to stand on a soapbox and tell the grand old stories of my parents are drug addicts and overcame every obstacle. Also, fuck you if you don't give a shit about me. No, I will also never play a pity party. I will be very self-deprecating, but I will never be a pity case.
Leave now, unless you want to die by a Templar sword.
It's an honor to die by a Templar sword.
I ordered you to keep strangers out, not to be rude. We have a reputation.
There we go.
Do you want to sully the name of the Templars?
I remember I did I was going to do a ranking of every single Dragon Quest villain, and I had it all written out and ready to go, and I just never, like, got around to, like, submitting it and finalizing it, but I had him at 4. I had him higher than both Dalmagus and Rapthorn. He is by far one of my favorite characters in this whole game. I love Marcello.
Marcello?
I'm sorry, Captain.
I apologize for their heavy-handedness.
3
of
streams
my
later.
men.
Hey, look at my new sign
some
for my
trouble with
stream break.
strangers,
Welcome to my
okay.
pity party. Oh, Godimer. I have a few friends in graphic design. I might make something like that and have them make me that.
Our duty is to protect the Abbey. We cannot permit nameless travelers to wander around at will.
Oh, the HD mod is kind of blurring out.
Matters within the Abbey are trouble enough. But that's no concern of yours. These are the Templars' quarters anyway. I trust you have no business here, so I would ask you to leave. I warn you, my men are ill at ease. I may not be able to stop them next time.
That's okay. He's never going to be important. Alright, well, we learned we can't do anything here. Can I still look I can still look around the Abbey, though. Of course I can. Oh, that's outside. I did not know this led outside. Okay. There's nothing over here, right? Nope. They didn't even add his character in Memoria. I thought they did. Not only did I thought they did, I thought he was, like, supposed to be the most, like, one of the hardest characters in the entire Memoria. Because he just spammed crits, kathwacks, and thin airs. What I said? They didn't even add to his character. Okay, okay. Fair enough. They didn't even add to his character in Memoria. Gotcha. Trying to think if I got that far in Memoria in the 3DS version. I got a little bit into it. I think Marcello is like one of the last fights, though. Might be the last fight. Well, the last fight before Estric, I mean. Thank you. I know you've misread 50% of what I've said, but that's okay. It's okay. I do the same thing. I apologize about if I had. I'm not very perceptive or smart or, well, talented at anything. So I do apologize if I have been missing some of the things you're saying. Okay. So now we are here. Now I've got all the gold that I don't know what to do with. And now we are going to get to possibly my favorite cutscene in the whole game. We get to meet Angelo.
Not now. I've almost got this game in the bag.
What? You little runt! You must be cheating!
Take it easy. No need to get excited. I know it hurts when you lose and all, but...
What? Oh, I get it.
There's nothing in the glass. Corgo's Fallout stat sheet. 8 strength. Wow, you're way off on that one. 1 perception, 9 endurance, 5 charisma, 2 intelligence, 2 agility, 10 luck. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see here. Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck, special. What would I be highest in that? Probably luck. You might be right on that one. Probably luck. I married a wonderful woman and have a job that I enjoy, and I'm possibly, even though I'm not successful, I'm more successful at this stream than I ever thought I would be. You could throw a punch. 8 strength for being Boston. You'd be surprised. No, I got nothing on Yangus here.
You're with him.
Yangus is gonna show everybody how you actually fight.
Oi! You want to watch it? Don't go throwing accusations about. You don't want to get on my wrong side.
Take it easy, you guys. What are you, a couple of cavemen?
You know, I've played this game multiple times. I never noticed Angela whistle after she threw the water on him.
Oh, what are you doing? Think you'll get away with that just 'cause you're a lady?
What's with yous two, eh? Two blokes ganging up on one bird? Behave.
He's holding the chair with the guy on it and with one hand.
Those are my mates.
I don't think Brock Lesnar could do that. And there's a hero just there. And I love how Trode stays out of every single town, but he just happens to be there for that one.
So who are you? You don't look like simpletons to me.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Anyway, I owe you one. Thanks to you, I managed to pull that little caper off without being caught. He was such an easy mark, I got a bit carried away. Still, can't hang around. Don't want any more trouble.
Your lips didn't move. Probably also a fact of the high definition mod. Va-va-voom.
What?
I hope you weren't hurt by my little jape. Are you alright?
You're out of luck. I'm fine, apart from you leering at me.
By way of thanks for helping me, and as a memento of our encounter. The name's Angelo. I live at Mayella Abbey.
It's about the same face I had when I first saw this scene.
Show them that ring if you'd like to see me. I'll be expecting you.
Why was that a slime ring? Wasn't that supposed to have the Templar symbol on it? Or did it have it and I just didn't
Au
notice?
revoir for now. Mayella Abbey, alright? Just ask for Angelo. Don't forget.
I'll have to
Oh, here you are, Gov. I've been looking all over for you.
I'll have to go back and look at that, because I could have sworn that had a slime ring on it. Or a slime on it, I should say.
Hey, I hope you don't plan on keeping this ring. We're going to Mayella Abbey right now to give it back to that smarmy cheat, whether he likes it or not.
I mean, we could just take it and walk back and head back to pick him. We won't be doing that. Oh, it's a church. Okay. Are you a vendor? Alchemy is really useful. You can bung a lot of commonplace items into a pot and make some really useful things that you won't find in any shop. Take strong medicine, for example. You can make it for really cheap ingredients, but sell it for a small fortune. That's something worth remembering. You don't say! Although you can have too much of a good thing. Sell too much of a rarity and the price will drop because it's not rare anymore. Moderation is the name of the game. Sorry, I'm getting focused right now. I'm finally fighting a boss in Captain Blood that just came out today. Captain Blood, Captain Blood, Captain Blood. Trying to think. Again, rock. If it came out after year 2010, I probably don't know about it. There you go, Captain Blood. Formerly known as Age of Pirates, Captain Blood. It was supposed to come out in 2003, but never released. I am going to put that on my wish list. I just looked up about it, and I love me a good hack and slash, so... I got a friend who's at... There's a free demo on Steam. I will check it out. I have a friend who's like... Why did I save again? I just saved. Who's really into, like, the obscure games that... that, like, have development hell and all that. God, I'm trying to think of what... He does this for a living. I can't fucking think of it at the moment. Anyways, it's Cecil on Good Bad Flicks. I don't know if you've actually heard of that, but what he does is reviews obscure and bad movies and highlights the good parts about them. And he occasionally does this at games as well, and actually has his own Twitch where he plays games like that. And I bet that would be right up his alley, and he would love to play it. I'm pedaling like this because no one's come from my shop for a while. Alright. I'm going to... I'm gonna wait on the staff. Does he not have any armor? He doesn't have any armor. Are you kidding me? There's gotta be an armor shop here somewhere. Is it you? People think just because I'm a simpleton, I can't run a successful business, but I'm a decent trader. Want to buy something? No, your items. Oh, but you got some armor. I will take a chainmail without question. I think I'm good on... Yeah, I'm good with a turban because I made those feather caps. The only thing Angelo is good for is extracting gold from wealthy degenerates. They fall for his boyish good looks every time. A couple of and I hit the button before I could finish reading that. At least the Abbey's getting something by having him. Although I suspect he gets up to more than just a prayer reading when he goes to visit those wealthy widows. The boy's a shameless sinner. Did he just imply that Angelo was fucking mourning widows? That's kind of harsh, even for Angelo. Let me stop at the inn. Actually, no, I'm not gonna stop at the inn. Just hit that. There we go. Alright, let's get some of this story done. Hey, I got your ring. Give it back to your boss. What do you want? What have you come to return, Angelo? What? Let me go back. What? You've come to return Angelo's ring? Put it up as credit at the pub again, did he? That boy's a disgrace. Very well then. Angelo's inside. Get a move on. Oh, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? I mean, I could explore the Abbey later. I don't think there's any items that are worth a damn. But I was going to say, but this just goes outside, so... Actually, that's where I have to go, isn't it? Yeah, that is where I have to go. Because I go up here to Abbot Francisco and... Or maybe it's not. Oh, there's barrels over there. Smashy, smashy. The captain manages all of the Holy Father's affairs now that he is too frail to take care of matters of himself. But he's not here. He's just a short while ago he went downstairs looking very displeased, I might warn you. He should be in the torture chamber now, giving Angelo the dressing down he deserves. I wish I could see it for myself. To the torture chamber! Have a good time. That's not the torture chamber. That is also not the torture chamber. Smashy, smashy. I bet it's this giant hole right here. Oh, don't try to open it again. Thank you. Excuse me. Ominous.
Well done. You managed to cause another brawl at the Simpleton pub. I hope you're proud of yourself.
News travels fast. What a fine intelligence network the Templars have.
How much more shame do you intend to bring to our abbey? You're like a curse. Yes, a filthy curse. If you hadn't been born, we'd all have been spared a lot of misery.
God, Marcello, tell us how you really feel.
You're nothing but a petty crook with a pretty face.
I'm positive.
It sickens me to think we share any common blood. Enough. Templar Angelo, by order of the captain, you are sentenced to a term of penitence. I'm hereby stripping you of your right to leave the abbey. You do not leave this place. Not for anything. Understood? Cross me on this, and I'll see to it that you're expelled from the order. And don't think the abbot will be able to protect you this time.
Yeah, so I got your ring. This is the interrogation room. Beyond it is the torture chamber, used in days of old to convert heretics to the faith. You think? You're free to enter the interrogation room, but Marcello is using the back room at the moment, so it's off limits. Why am I free to just wander around here? Not no more than 20 minutes ago, I was told by a bunch of guards I wasn't allowed in.
You're the people I met at the pub, right? What are you doing here?
You told us to come!
What do you mean, what are we doing here? You told us to come.
Thank you, Jessica.
Now you can take back this stupid ring and we'll be on our way.
My ring? Of course. I can still play that card. Listen, I've got a favor to ask.
A favor? You're kidding, right? What makes you think we'd want to help you?
Just listen, all right? There's no time to argue. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the sinister presence in the abbey? I heard that a jester got into the abbot's residence. I'm convinced he's the source of the sinister air.
A jester?
I don't know what he's planning to do, but I'm sure Abbot Francisco's life is in danger.
You would think an abbot, jester would stand out
You've got to help.
instead
I
of
need you
just
to get
one
into the
person
Abbot's
having
residence and make sure that he's all right.
a sense of an evil presence.
Thank you. I'm in your debt. Now listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. You may have seen them already, but there are some obstinate idiots guarding the bridge to the Abbot's residence. You can't go that way.
You're looking in the wrong direction.
But if you're prepared to go the long way around, there is another way to get there. You have to leave the Abbey as if you were going to Simpleton, but turn immediately left along the river. Just follow the river along, keeping the Abbey in view. Keep going along the river, and you'll come to a ruin. It's the old Abbey that was used before this one. There's an underground passageway leading from there to the Abbot's residence. I'm afraid that's the only way. The entrance to the ruin can be opened with the Templar's ring I gave you. So you just keep hold of it, all right? Anyway, there's no time to lose. It's in your hands now. Please help the Abbot.
Next time. I think we are going to call it, because between yesterday's stream and today's stream, the video that's going up on YouTube is going to be probably about 2.5 hours, and that's already a half hour longer than what I usually do, so I got some editing to do to splice these two videos together. But I want to thank everybody for watching today. I will not be around, I will not be around this weekend. I will be heading to PAX. Woohoo! I will be back next Monday, and then after that, I'll be back to my usual schedule of Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So, once again, normal Thursdays is what I'm usually Thursdays and Sundays is what I'm usually playing. Saturdays, you can catch me with my friends Cherry and Azure. Right now, we are playing Final Fantasy IX and doing voice acting for it. So, that has been a really fun ride. So yeah, check in for that. But until then, I will see you all next week. Take care.